Next, lives lost in the COVID pandemic were remembered in events across the country today. For the first time, there was an official day of reflection. But as Geraint Vincent explains, many grieving families feel the day is not being recognised as widely as it should be.
We've gathered here at the Wall specifically to honour the people who died from COVID.
For many of the thousands of people who lost someone they loved in the COVID pandemic, grief is worsened by the sense that they never got the chance properly to say goodbye.
You just can't get over the trauma of not being able to visit your loved one in hospital, and you have to send photos, and we had to FaceTime.
Donna Broderick's husband Simon died in hospital in 2021.
Everybody obviously came to the funeral, sat with masks at a distance, and then went home again. And nobody could hug you or do anything.
And so the Marie Curie End of Life charity organised this National Day of Reflection to give people the opportunity to come together in small ceremonies across the UK and share their grief. Among the volunteers who maintain the National COVID Memorial Wall in London, which is just across the river from Parliament, there's anger that the government hasn't done more to commemorate the dead.
The government should have been leading this. I feel this should have been announced in Parliament, that the Prime Minister should have been announcing it and leading the national commemoration of the people that have died from COVID. But instead it's down to volunteers who are bereaved, organising an event at our one national memorial, which isn't even official.
Number 10 says it commends the charity's work. While the COVID inquiry continues to examine the government's response to the pandemic, the question of how the people lost to it might be best remembered remains. Geraint Vincent, ITV News.